And we're live. What's up, everyone?
Yo, yo, yo.
What's going on?
Literally just got an
We
email
have the
like, we went live.
L of PL Smith.
Yes.
Yes.
Smythe?
Smythe did it.
Whatever
like
way
Smythe.
you want to say it.
Smythe.
You've been Smithed. It's like their catchphrase.
Throughout the history of time, that probably was the way you pronounce it, but as we have immigrated to the United States, it has been changed.
Oh, what time when did you come over?
I don't even know, man. It is a while ago, but I know that
1982.
Yeah. Pete, are you 2009? Did I hear you say before?
2000, baby.
2000. Okay.
Yeah.
That is awesome, man.
That's one word
my
for it.
My brother's girlfriend, she's from Poland, and her family is over there still. Yeah.
Yeah, I just deported my parents. It was great. I mean, they retired in Poland.
Piece of work, Kapar.
Sorry we're late, guys. We're just getting everything sorted out. And honestly, we like building anticipation. And then we come out with Dan, and we're live, and then Dan has this one-liner usually, and then you guys see that we have a guest. We didn't lie to you this week.
This is my motto this week.
Dan's got a new shirt.
You can't fire me.
I don't work in this van. It's an office quote. Come on. I should have put Dwight Schrute's picture here instead of a van.
Office the musical, right?
Oh, dude, I would so go to that. If they made an Office the musical, I would go to New York City just to watch that on Broadway.
You can come.
I would camp out. Yeah, I would camp out overnight for that one.
That would actually be pretty awesome. They should totally do that.
I would be first in line, baby.
Podcast edging. That's what we're doing. Yeah, we're just edging. Let me. Luke, we do highly recommend that you set your chat to live chat instead of top chat.
Oh,
wait, where do I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I got
you.
I got you.
Okay. Do that.
If you do top chat, it's like, I don't know, it doesn't put them in order. I don't know why there's two chats, whatever.
Yeah, I got you. First of all, I want to apologize on the behalf of my wife, Priscilla. She cannot be here tonight because we are about to have our second child in under 2 weeks, and she's not feeling that great tonight. She feels really bad about missing this, but hey, you got me. I'll try and carry the ship for us.
Yep.
You are the prettier of the two.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
I appreciate
that.
No,
that's...
I'm sorry. I take that back.
We're going to edit this out.
I totally agree with you.
Really? She's probably watching live. Actually, tell her she should watch the live, get in the chat, and just rip Dan a new one.
That would actually be hilarious.
Yeah.
Bring the child on the podcast. I would love to, except that she is not into this universe yet.
Basically,
she's still in a warm, cozy sack.
So like, we invited Priscilla and Luke. Luke was like, "Yeah, I'm totally down," and she said, "I
What I said was bad." Did you just hear that?
What?
His child is in a warm, cozy sack.
Oh, well, yeah. It's like it's a kangaroo pouch.
I didn't like the way that sounded. I'm sorry.
It's a kangaroo pouch, but human. But no, listen, we invited Priscilla and Luke. Luke was like, "Yeah, we're totally doing it," and Priscilla was like, "I'd rather give birth to a child than to be on that podcast. It would be less painful."
Braden's got a point. I mean, y'all should just reschedule. We're missing the only person most of us were here to see.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Sorry, Luke. Take offense to that. I totally hear you. I agree with you. But
so the kid is late too. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
That's good. She's literally on here. There you go.
There she is.
She's on the chat.
Hey.
So she'll be in there from a texting perspective. But yeah, I mean, she was totally game to be on this all day. And then tonight, when I got home from work, she's like, "Luke, I am not feeling it. Like, I am starting to have some contractions here, and I don't know. It could mean the baby could be here sooner than we."
I would say I understand, but I don't actually understand because I've never been.
I'm with you.
Yeah, pregnant. But I am a father, so I've seen it firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. I get.
How many kids do you have?
19.
One?
2.
Wow.
2.
Well, I wouldn't like discount what you
Possibly
said.
19. Been around.
Priscilla is one of 9 kids.
Oh my God, I was
wow.
joking.
That is
good Lord.
That's a number bigger than 2.
That's against the law.
It's 8 girls.
Is she a Mennonite?
And 1 boy. No.
No, she's a woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's such a dumb joke. I love it, Dan.
That's good.
Is she a man at night?
The Man
that's
at
a good
Night.
match.
Oh, that's a good band. Was that a band?
Mm,
No.
I don't know. It should be.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So Luke is here. That's still exciting. Also, when you got married, she took your last name, so we got most of the thing here. We're just missing the P.
Yes.
She took
Yeah.
Smythe.
Smythe.
Yes.
Smitty.
Hey, it's actually funny because I mean, I can maybe tell the story on the podcast too, but like when I first started into the maker community, my Instagram was Smitty Woodshop because my dad always was nicknamed Smitty. Not many people called me that, but I was like thinking of a username because I was trying to change it from generic like Luke Smith, some whatever numbers.
How many Luke Smiths are in the world? I reckon more than probably 10.
Probably less than
There's
John's.
probably a lot. Oh my! Before I get on this tangent, I did Smitty Woodshop because I only did woodworking, and it kind of just worked out. Like Smitty is a blacksmith too, but as far as the common names of last name Smith, like my whole family, you can make the joke that we're like a whole alias of a family. Like my dad's name is Dave, my mom's Diane, my sister is Sam, and my brother is Nick. So all of the most common, we're just missing like John or Joe.
Hey, clearly you don't want to give us real
York?
name.
I'll give you my son. He can be a Smith.
Lease him out.
He's not down. He's not down with that.
It's actually funny. On my way home from work tonight, my dad called me because he came to visit a couple weeks ago, and he said that he left his credit card at the restaurant we went out to eat at. So he called there, and they did have it at the bar. And so I went in to go get it, and I was telling the bartender, like, "Hey, my dad called earlier. He said he left his card here. I got to pick it up." And he knew that I was. He knew he talked to him before, and he's like, "What's the name again?" I said, "Dave Smith." And it's purple Capital One Visa, whatever. And there was some guy sitting.
Do you happen to remember the numbers by chance and the expiration date?
It was like 555. Anyways, the guys sitting at the bar were like chiming in. They're like, "Wow, that was really specific," because I was telling them like what the card was, and I was like, I mean, the name's Dave Smith. It could be, I could just be walking in here trying to collect credit cards.
That's your thing on the weekends. You just walk into bars and go, "Hey, I left my card behind." Dave Smith.
Yeah,
it's bound to hit one or two nights.
Yeah. So that was good. But
I'm gonna try that.
Daniel Dunlap.
No, Dave Smith.
Oh, okay. Daniel Smith. Actually, Dan Smith. No, Dan Smith sounds weird. Has to be Daniel.
Yeah,
Smith.
there's quite a few.
There's probably.
It's actually funny. Like when we had our daughter, like like seeing her name written on things like Lily Smith. Like I was like, oh shit, she has a last name. That's like, it's just interesting as you have kids. Like you see like whatever name you pick out, it's like then they have your last name, and a very interesting idea, especially when it's Smith, such a common name.
My buddy's dog, Rex, Jake's dog.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a medication from I guess the medication that they have, it's like a regular pharmacy. It doesn't have to be from a vet because it's a medication that humans get too. So it literally says anytime he gets the medication, it says Rex the dog Vance on it, because just so that they know that it's not a human.
Vance refrigeration.
Yes, yeah, and of State Farm, because his dad's name is Jake. Actually, it was his birthday yesterday, so happy birthday, Rex. He's 15. He's a good boy.
The dog is.
He's
15?
a good boy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's hanging in there. Hey, nice shirt.
What kind of dog?
It's
Do you have this one though? This is the Made for Makers one.
No. I'm not cool enough. Mine's blank in the back.
Loser.
Yeah, well, Dan, you should have hung out with us more at Maker Camp because we had a bunch that we were planning on selling, and that nobody buys them anyway. So we're like, let's just give them to our friends.
I apologize. I have no excuses for that.
It's all good. I mean, I feel bad that I didn't get one of the Mayo shirts.
Those shirts were amazing.
That was amazing.
Still need to get them up on the Etsy store. I was laughing at Braden. He said Rex Vance, the person, was super shocked when they mixed up scripts and he started barking. That's funny.
That is good.
Braden.
Also, did we even get any questions for Priscilla and Luke?
Didn't see it.
Everyone is slacking.
Nobody. Well, maybe everybody knows everything they need to know already.
Yeah, I mean, we try to be pretty open.
Too open.
Are you talking about in the live or in general?
Oh, in general, yeah. We did well. In our defense, Dan and I have been like slammed, and we're literally like, "Oh my god, it's Thursday!"
Yeah.
So we probably could have done a better job of promoting.
I did a craft fair last weekend with Braden, and then I'm doing another one this weekend with Braden. So like, it was Braden's craft fair last week, so I joined him, and then this week it's my craft fair, and he's joining me. So it's like 2 weekends in a row, and then on top of that, I got all sorts of orders. Like, they're just like piling up. It's crazy.
Boy.
I feel you.
Well, luckily, the weekend's coming, and you're gonna get a lot of work done, right? Oh wait, no, that's right.
Yeah, right.
See, that's a big downside about any of these fairs. It's so long. It's 2 days, right? You're doing both days.
1 day.
Oh, 1 day. Okay, at least that's something. Because like when you do Sunday, 2 days,
I'll be laying on my butt doing nothing.
Oh my god,
I'll be exhausted.
And I'm usually doing stuff like up until like midnight the day before, and then I have to get up at 6 to get ready and pack the trail and everything. Oh, tried Googling them 1 billion search results for Smith, so I gave up.
And how many people are in the world? That's a pretty intense ratio right there.
Braden, why would you send me an audio message while I'm recording a podcast? Well, what's wrong with you? Text me. Although, wait, no, Apple does this transcript stuff now. Questions for all.
So we didn't even get a question from Toma this week?
No.
I was looking forward to that.
What the hell?
I love that.
Did you run out of Google Space?
Apple has no, our number. Well, we don't use that number anymore. I think we lost it actually because we just didn't use it.
Yeah, we lost it. We never renewed it.
I love that
else has it.
Apple transcribes the voice messages now. So he says, "Question for all three of you: how do you spell whiskey?"
WHISKY.
Whiskey makes me frisky.
Thank you, Luke. Thank you. No E.
No. What is your guys' whiskey of choice?
Maker's Mark.
Vodka.
Actually, for a while, there was this vodka I really liked. It was this Polish vodka, and it was potato vodka.
Yeah, that's our national bird is the potato.
There you go. So it was...
Did you like that, Dan?
Put some wings on it.
It's so dumb. It's the bird is the eagle. Whatever.
I'm sorry.
I got you.
So the whiskey thing is from my stories and my posts today. I was doing whiskey smokers, and I
saw that.
Engraved whiskey into the smokers. And there's a debate on how do you spell whiskey, and
people
I spelled it without the E.
Oh, that's why you started that drama. It's
I
can't spell. I'm not gonna try to pretend.
But
there's an EY.
K-E-Y or K-Y. Jelly. No E.
A-Y?
K-Y.
No. Okay, K-Y. I think so. Okay.
Oh, I thought he said A-Y as well. Whiskey.
Yeah.
You guys want some whiskey?
Oh, yeah. I didn't engrave. I lasered.
You lasered.
Same.
It's still engraving. You're carving into the wood.
Yes.
Lasering.
Polish whiskey, Maker's Marxist. That's not the right country, but I appreciate you.
Funny though. I like it.
Polish like potato vodka is pretty good. It's good stuff.
The brand, it was like LVOV. I don't know how you would say it. Lvov.
LVOV? Lvov?
And yeah, I guess so. And the bottle had like a map like on the backside. So when you would look through it, you would see the map. I don't know. It was really good. Very smooth.
Yeah. The thing is that if you get like really nice quality Polish vodka, it's so smooth you can like sip it. It's not a for shot or mixing, whatever. You can actually enjoy it. Like when you hear people on whatever show say like, oh, just like a vodka with whatever, and you're like, wow, that's disgusting. Like it's because you're used to like regular vodka.
I can understand people drinking whiskey neat or bourbon or scotch, but vodka or even tequila for that matter. When Lizzie was on, she was talking about how she liked tequila.
Little lime in there. It's very good.
I don't understand that.
When Priscilla and I first started dating, tequila is, well, I mean, still, obviously right now, she doesn't have that and can't because it's pregnant, but tequila is her drink of choice.
That explains
And
the two
I
kids.
mean, as far as like drinking vodka straight up goes, the only way like close would be like in a martini. Like, you throw a little olive juice in there, like a dry martini,
Right.
and vermouth. But
There's like a decent middle of the shelf vodka that you can probably get in at least more populated areas of the US, and it's bison grass vodka. And oftentimes it actually comes with like a sleeve that's like a fuzzy sleeve on it, so you can't see the vodka inside, but it's got a blade of bison grass inside. And it's really good. It's so good. Yeah,
all my favorite vodkas come in plastic bottles.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're a cheap date, Dan. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't be ashamed.
Have you ever tasted Majorska? Like it's a plastic bottle vodka. And it was actually distilled in my like old town where I used to live. And like their claim to fame was like any ad on the back of a bus or whatever was like distilled 4 times, not the greatest vodka ever or yummiest, distilled 4 times or filtered 4 times or whatever. Like, is that your claim to fame? Like, it won't kill you. It was quite literally the Malort of vodka. So we just used it for, we used it for Jello shots. I had 1 bottle in
there you go.
Maybe before I was of age. And it literally was just used for Jello shots. I had it for like 6 years.
So like a couple years ago, I was driving down the street by my house and I saw a bottle, a vodka bottle on the side of the road, and it looked full. So I was like, what? And that's really out of place in my neighborhood.
I feel like I've heard this story before.
You probably have.
Yeah.
So I stopped and I picked up the bottle, and it was on the seal was still good.
Still wouldn't trust it.
And it was like a big giant, like a handle of vodka, and it was a plastic bottle. It was cheap vodka. I'm like, why is this on the side of the road? So I took it home, cracked it open, smelled good. I drank it. Not all at once. I used it as a mixer.
As a mixer?
I mean, hey, free vodka. I'll take it.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, unopened.
And I'm still alive-ish.
I'm dead. I'm dead inside. I'm dead inside.
I'm dead in dog years, really.
Oh, man.
Priscilla has a question for Luke. If I continued to only pursue painting and P.L. Smythe never came to life, how would have Smitty Woodshop evolved, unfolded? Ooh.
That is a good question. And I love that she's watching this and bringing her questions in here. She's participating. She's here.
I find it interesting that she may have never like brought this up before, and this is all new.
A little bit. I mean, she has not asked me this question, and we have not talked about this on a podcast before. But yeah, I mean, yeah, because the whole backstory of P.L. Smith is.
Wait, hang on. Should we save this for the pod? It's actually a really good question. I'm gonna save this one for the pod. It's a really good question.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I apologize. I started giggling because in my head I was like, "What if Priscilla just starts hitting Luke with like some crazy questions, like
hard hit?
Who's Jennifer? Huh?" Just right in the chat.
So ask questions that you want to have asked to you. She can hear me when I'm down here. That's
a really good question. That plays into one of the ones I was gonna ask. So
yeah,
I always like asking for like the maker origin story.
Ooh, I like that question right there, Malcolm. That's good.
Malcolm, that is a really good question. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking about that.
What is that, Malcolm? Are you asking what influencer would I want to fight? Or...
I think all 3 of us, like, we could each.
Okay.
Yeah, if there was a maker fight club, what influencer would you fight?
All right. Thank you for asking it now because I got to think about that.
Exactly. That's why we do this.
I'm definitely not fighting Patrick Gensel because he's got everyday carries on him all the time, multiples. So he'll always have a blade. Let me think.
This is gonna sound mean. I would fight Izzy Swan because he's halfway in a wheelchair.
Wow. Wow.
Oh man, that's good.
I don't want to lose, okay?
He would
probably still kick
he would
my ass.
still kick your ass somehow. He's like
I love Izzy. I love Izzy.
He's like
I love Izzy.
any 90s movie where
He
like
would still kick my ass.
leather jacketed bullies are like trying to pick on the old man with the cane and he beats them up with the cane. That's Izzy in my head.
I wouldn't even fight Evan's workshop because I'm pretty sure Evan would kick my ass too.
Izzy is like Yoda. He doesn't need the cane. He uses it because he's a pimp.
Is there a maker out there with no arms?
Yes, Dan.
Is there?
I'm sure there is. I do not know.
Like an influencer.
There's a guy I follow that turns on a lathe and he is a paraplegic.
I'll fight him. I have seen that.
Dan!
He'd probably still kick my ass.
Daniel, stop it. You're gonna get us canceled. Oh, God.
I mean, hey, look, if this is for the patrons, I don't know.
No, actually, this is
just live.
I would fight Luke Gelman.
Dude, I was just gonna
take him out.
In the garage.
Yeah, because I would sweep his ankles. He'd go down to like a redwood.
I mean, you could just outrun him too.
Wow.
Well, I don't think I
fat
could.
joke.
I love it.
No, I love picking on him too.
Well, I'm really gonna have to think about this one. I'd pick a knitter or a quilter. Oh, that's fine, but you can't fight a paraplegic. Whatever.
I definitely wouldn't fight Adam Barnett.
I would.
Those little guys are fast. They just run around.
Little.
Take me out.
This is very
I'm barely
true.
taller than Adam.
I'd like go swing at him. He'd duck, and he'd be on the back of my back, and I wouldn't be able to reach him. I've seen those movies.
So Pete,
love you, Adam.
I love you, Adam.
I asked my brother where his girlfriend is from in Poland. She's from Krakow.
Never heard of it.
Are you from?
Never heard of it.
Yeah,
It's not a real place. I'm from Swoopsk.
Krakow.
So Krakow is like Swoopsk.
Swoopsk?
Yeah, like there it is. Swoops, there it is.
There it is.
Like the Polish version of Swoopsk.
I'm showing people on a map, like swoops, there it is. Except that, well, I'm in Jersey. You okay, buddy?
Sorry.
I'm right from the right by the Baltic. Tonight, I'm like 10, 15 minutes away from the shore, the Polish shore.
Gotcha.
The Polish shore.
Yeah.
Like
PTL, bro. Pierogies
like
Tan Laundry.
Version of Jersey Shore.
Pierogies Tan. I love that. That's good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Krakow is like halfway down Poland, which also like is so small. like all most of the countries out there are so small.
I'm not fighting Barnett. He knows how to use a sword.
A sword?
Sword. May the swords be with you. Schwartz.
See, the thing is, like,
I can't afford it.
Ever since Malcolm asked the question, I keep thinking of like, what if there's like a Street Fighter game, but it was makers, and they all had like a different finishing move. Like when Jimmy was like finishing you off, like he would just like make a giant bandsaw appear and like throw you through it or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, like Pat Lap would like turn you on a lathe and then you're a vase.
You're dizzy. You don't even know what's happening. That's good.
Just imagining like the Street Fighter stance, but it's
what
different
would
makers.
Your moves be
my finishing move, boring you to death. I don't know.
Come on, Pete.
I would like.
It's a slow death. I've been dying for 3 years. So
Dan is terminally ill with Peter.
Dan would have bow tie throwing stars.
Oh yeah, it'd be bow tie stars, like really sharp bow ties.
Now that I can laser them, they're super sharp. Oh god, I need another drink. This is out of pocket.
Yeah, grab your Zima.
Have you done bow ties out of brass, Dan?
I have some brass that I've been meaning to do it. I've just been so busy like trying to keep up with actual orders and stuff. I haven't had time to do much anything else. But yes,
I've always wanted to do that.
I actually cut some a couple months ago for Braden, and it worked okay. But I like read up on it a little bit, and I know what I did wrong. So in the future,
you're talking about cutting them up on the CNC.
Yeah. I was cutting too deep and too fast.
Do you have the Shipoko anymore, or just 1Finity now?
How dare you? I've never had a Shipoko.
You didn't? I thought
No,
you did.
it was me.
Okay.
I had one.
That was the Polish guy up in the left-hand corner.
Well, hey, look,
or
I
right-hand
have
corner,
Shiboko.
depending on how you're watching this.
I don't have shame on Shiboko. You know, it has worked for me. I'm looking to do Onefinity, I think, when we get our CNC back up and going.
Yeah.
Because we did move a little over a year ago, and it's been slow going on getting the shop situated and
Is
set
that
back up to how
barn?
we had it.
Is the barn built yet? I forget.
So we did put out that we are going to build a new, like, either pole barn, just basically let's call it a detached garage.
Building.
Yes, we're going to do structure, but we have it planned out where we're going to put it. We know, and we know the size and what we want to do with it, but it's just financial reasons right now. It's got to be on hold.
I can relate.
Financial reasons are the reason I don't do a lot of things, like own a Lambo.
Yeah, exactly.
Financial reasons.
Hey, go rent one. You can feel like you own one for
I can't rent one either because of financial reasons. I'm not allowed to buy coffee at coffee shops in the morning because of financial reasons. So
I got you. Hey, go get a drink. I know
go grab your Zima.
Stop you.
It's a chilada night.
Adam, I 100% like believe you. That's so on brand for you. Like you went to like Navy SEAL Hell Week twice a year and like trained. Yeah. you've got
you learned to sing so well.
That's where he learned to sing, yeah. Because it was Navy, so you know those boys love to sing. Right.
Man, I need a haircut really bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
hey,
man,
I'm with you.
You
Actually,
look
it's funny.
Awful.
It's horrendous.
Beginning to
like
look
the more I grow out my hair.
Whoa.
You can't tell right here. But like the longer it gets, the more you can see the gray.
Oh,
it's bad.
Can you,
and then
dude, shave that head? You look like Steve Buscemi, but homeless.
Doesn't he always look homeless though?
He does. That's his default.
Okay.
Woodfluencer.
Malcolm just told me that we have a voicemail. Thank you, Malcolm. I appreciate you.
I saw it come in.
I appreciate it too.
We have one voicemail. Look at that.
Hey, look, I know we're not super fucking popular out there. We don't have 1 million followers, but hey, you know, if you
None
guys
of us have 1 million followers.
Well, that one guy.
It doesn't matter how many followers you got. We like you as people, and you're fun.
I appreciate that.
And you're kind.
There's a reason you're on here.
I appreciate that.
You made the cut.
Love you guys. Well, that's something I don't know if you guys want to talk about because I was listening to the jointery tonight on my way home from work.
How dare you?
What is that?
Hey, look.
Like an audiobook? What is it?
Is that an audiobook?
Yeah.
It's a lullaby. It'll put you to sleep.
I mean, dude, I almost drove off the road. Exactly. Yeah.
Sorry, Luke. We love you. No, we don't.
Yeah, I met Luke a few years ago, and
I'm so sorry.
Luke Gelman.
He had no idea how to use a CNC or Fusion, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
You taught him everything he knows. Okay.
You taught him everything.
Yes,
I like that.
Luke,
That's good.
If you're listening, you know that. You know that it's true. But yeah, so I was listening to that and they were talking about like sponsorships and just, you know, with the influencer game and not only Instagram, I mean, through all the different platforms, you know, with working with sponsors. And they were saying a lot of things that I really didn't agree with. So
I don't agree with anything they say. So I get it.
Enough. But regarding that specific situation, I mean, for the guys in the live here, it doesn't matter really how many followers. I understand that some brands in specific may look at that number, but for the brands that you're looking to work with, just ask them, you know, just say, hey, look, I have this idea for a project, or I feel like I could help you guys out by sharing stuff. It's all based on your following and not even, I mean, just the content you put out, but also the people that do follow you. You know, you could have 500,000 followers, but you only got a core group of like 1,000. And
a lot of times brands can look at your page and go, wow, these folks have potential. So yes, let's get on board.
100%. Exactly.
Sorry, I'm just grabbing that question from Priscilla. I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, I'm reading through.
I want you to read it in Polish though.
Nie mam czasu tego robić.
I don't like that. Never mind.
Yeah. It's like casting spells, but in Polish.
Yeah.
What is that? A wizard?
Very similar.
A Polish wizard.
A Polish
So, Pete,
wizard.
how is your stone working today? I saw you were getting stoned out there.
Dude, you can tell my eyes are all red. I'm so stoned. It's the main part of it is done, and we have enough stone to do a little walkway, kind of off the walkway onto like towards the driveway. So
Gotcha.
very excited
A
to be
little
done because it
branch.
was 60 something degrees today. It was amazing. Tomorrow is gonna be 62. Also amazing. I'll take it.
The weather has been so fantastic.
So great.
Hey, what is
I love
it by you? Enlighten me.
What now?
What is the weather like by you in
It's
Nebraska?
basically whatever Pete gets, I have it a day before.
Yeah, no, seriously. We just like if I ever need the weather, like the true weather, not the false stuff that they give us in the app, I just call Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There you go. And Pete,
Yeah,
you're in New Jersey.
it was
Yeah.
like 65 today. It was beautiful.
Yeah, the one true
Gorgeous.
state. It's great here.
Yeah, it's been in the 30s
I don't know if
around
that's
here.
accurate.
All the other ones are just New Jersey with a number after it, but then they renamed them. Nebraska
jealous.
37. Just so you know. Yeah, you guys are in like the bad part of New York called the New York State.
Hey, we are where you guys
Wait,
wanna come every
is this
year.
the third week in a row we have a New Yorker with us?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What the?
I messaged Pete and I was saying to him, I go, you guys, like, you were even making that joke, like having the Long Island takeover, like having Long Islanders. And hey, we're ex Long Islanders. If you want to end it off with that, I mean, we
And-
can be that closeout.
Good Lord.
And it was like we literally were gonna like you're
There
the
are
next
other
to be
parts
hit
of
up.
the country, you guys.
Well, like what?
Actually,
Nebraska?
California.
Oh, we don't talk to those guys. They're different time zone.
We need somebody from Wyoming or something. Are there any Wyoming makers or woodworkers that we know of? I can't think of
I
any.
do not personally, but I'm sure.
But they have to be huge accounts. We don't work with anyone with less than 100,000 followers on
Oh,
every
man.
platform.
Yeah, I paid them, guys. So,
And then we only do product exchanges.
so Campfire Woodworks, the ex Long Island origin. So Priscilla and I actually both from Syracuse, New York. So right smack dab in the center of upstate. And I went to school on Long Island to play golf.
You went to school to play golf?
Yes, I wanted. That was like my main thing I wanted to do, but I wanted to also get a degree, so I chose engineering. And
Smart move.
You didn't
Yeah.
think golfing was gonna.
I don't have the grades for golf.
Doesn't work out.
hey, look, it could have panned out, but I
You
sucked,
could have been
so.
the next Rory McIlroy.
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, when I was in college or in high school, I was young and naive, but I had those aspirations. And actually, it's funny. Like, golf is a big thing in my family. Like,
I'm not
actually,
shocked.
My cousin's on the PGA Tour right now. Actually,
What?
Yeah,
Weird flex. Okay.
That is a weird flex, but damn.
it is a weird flex. But hey, look, I mean, golf's in my family, so yeah, I chose to go to that school because I wanted to play golf down there. I got a little bit of a scholarship to do that, but I knew I needed to have something to fall back on, obviously. And golf course architecture was something that I was interested in. They did
Oh,
not
so you
have
still kept
that.
it in a niche.
Yeah, but they didn't have that as a program. Like, there's only a few schools in the country that really do, and most of them are down south. But so I figured, what's the next closest thing to landscape, architecture, that type of thing? So I did civil engineering. And when I was going through graduating, I had a professor that was the department chair of a company on Long Island. And I just said, hey, look, do you have any openings? Like, what do you guys have that I could possibly do? He said, come and, see what we do, see if it's anything that interests you. And from there, I was offered the job coming out of college. I did not want to live in my parents' basement. Priscilla and I were dating at that time. And so I called her after the interview and I was like, hey, look, do you want to come down here with me? And she said, yeah, let's do it. So that was back in 2016. We were living down there and it was good. I mean, Long Island was cool. We were far enough out on the island that was not like city-like. It was, I don't know. As you move further east on Long Island, it gets more and more rural. So I heard you guys asking Ricky, like,
like where he is.
He says there's
on the North
trees.
Fork.
I still don't believe that guy.
There's farms. It
Nah,
literally is like
I don't even.
I'm telling you.
No,
The whole
That's
state of
fair.
New York is nothing but buildings in my mind. So.
I've never made it to the end of that island. Nor do I.
It's a long
to.
trip.
Yeah, but
New York
So-
State is basically New York City.
yeah, basically, yeah. And then, so
That's how I
did you
see it.
at least like retain some of the credits from the golf thing? Like, did you have like a minor in like caddy sciences or something, or did you just
Well, I mean, yeah. So like, CAD is something.
not
it's what I do
CAD,
every day, man.
caddy because of the golf thing?
Hey, you were close. I mean, I was like, CAD.
Caddy
Oh, yeah, I fucking
Caddy
do that every
sciences.
day.
It slopes a little to the left. No, it's because you have one shoe.
The only time I ever caddied was
Sorry.
over a summer when I
Happy
failed
Gilmore.
out of fucking math classes, and I was not
Math is
not
the
good
worst.
at that. Caddying is not like it's such a weird thing to do. Like caddy, you can be any age and go work at a course and caddy, but when you start at somewhere and like you're the new guy there, it's just totem pole. Like all the guys that have been there forever, they have their groups, the people that are members, whatever. They say, "Hey, I want whatever. I want Peter to go carry my bags today," and so
That's how
would
I
have to-
act when I go to Maker Camp.
That's
Pete,
I carry all
I
this
want
shit.
you
for
to
him.
carry my bags today.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, like I would have to get there at 4 a.m. in the morning. It just fucking
Gross.
wait.
Already out. I'm out. Already out.
The course
You
didn't even
lost
open
me
till
at
7.
4 a.m.
you
Yeah,
you
I
left
had
me
to
at
go
get
clean
there
clubs.
at 4 a.m. Meaning you've been
Yeah.
up before that.
Since
Yeah.
probably 2:30 to
Yeah, 3:30. I've been fairly close to the course. I mean, this is just one summer and this is my experience, but it was, you're not guaranteed to even get a group to carry their bags for. But when you would get somebody, especially on Long Island, it was a private course that I was, and the only reason I got that was because the golf coach for my college was the assistant pro at the course. You'd be paid like $300, like just for
Yeah.
carrying bags for 4 hours.
That's what Justin's saying.
Justin, yeah. Justin just said he made a lot of money in high school because he was caddy at some country club.
Belport on Long Island.
He
Oh.
lives in Jersey, doesn't he?
Belport
he's in
is
Jersey,
on Long
yeah.
Island.
Yeah.
Well, you may have.
Okay.
Justin, confirm.
Yeah. All right. Also, I see he says what school, and I went to Hofstra.
Hofstra?
Hofstra, the Dutch school. Actually, the mascot.
Oh,
for
so
the
you're the
school
Mennonite.
Used to be the. I guess we were the Flying Dutchman. That was very. That was for the while, and then that was controversial, I guess. So they changed it to the Pride. So we were the Hofstra.
Yeah,
Pride.
Flying Dutchman is very
Yeah, that's very offensive to those people.
offensive to the Dutch.
Yeah, I guess so. But it was cool. I mean, it was definitely an experience to go there and be on a sports team. Doing that, definitely, it caused me to have to spend like an extra year in school, which wasn't amazing because I don't like
And
school.
now, are you even using your degree?
Yes. Well, let me put it this way. I'm using my degree. I'm using my connections. The degree that I got led me to meeting this guy. That's my job. And I knew how to use AutoCAD before I even graduated or anything. I just enjoyed doing it.
Why do they even hire caddies if there's AutoCAD available?
Exactly. That's the way of the future. But
Like CAD AI.
yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I want to go more into this on the actual podcast.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Hey, look, I told Pete I can talk a lot. We can record for a while if you want to.
Oh, God. Don't
I
say
like
that. Don't say that. We've done 2-3 hours. Don't do that. Don't say that. You got a baby coming.
No.
You're
You
gonna
don't wanna do
regret
that.
it.
My wife that has the baby coming is getting some
Right.
rest.
You don't. Luke isn't pregnant. It's Priscilla.
Not right now. He
Just
grew
wanna
up in
make that
Suffolk.
clear.
Where in Suffolk did you grow up? Because we lived in Patchogue before we moved here. We were in Islip and then Patchogue. Yeah. Flavor Flav.
I think I heard.
I don't doubt that. There's a time that fucking I forgot her name. She was a porn star. She came out in one of the bars. Dan, I never seen your head turn so fast.
Porn star.
I forgot.
No,
what
I was
her
gonna
name
say.
was.
Corn Star. Is that like a Nebraska thing?
The only time I've ever heard somebody mention Hofstra was, I think, Andy on The Office. Everything comes down to an Office reference for me. I'm sorry, but I think Andy mentioned Hofstra.
You know
in one of
Peter
the episodes.
Dante? Do you know who that is?
No. Should I?
Peter Dante is one of Adam Sandler's friends. He was, you know, Grandma's Boy.
Yes.
Yes.
Great movie.
So the guy that's like the wicked stoner that has the monkey or whatever.
Oh, him?
I spent
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of time to see
yeah.
that. Yeah, his name's Peter Dante. He went to Hofstra and he played lacrosse there.
That's right. They call him Dante.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
That's
know.
funny.
That's one of my favorite movies, Grandma's Boy.
It just came to me. It was the episode, I think it was season 7.
That's getting sad.
I know, right? Season 7.
We're talking The Office.
Office.
Yes. Season 7.
Not the musical.
I remember the actual episode number, but it was Jim and Kevin and Andy took out a client for a golf trip. And Andy was talking about Cornell, Hofstra, Slaughter. He was talking about Cornell playing Hofstra in football.
That
I know,
tracks.
it's really sad, isn't it? It's really sad.
It's fun.
I
It's
live my whole
it's a
life around The
passion. You're
Office.
passionate about The Office.
Hey man, it's I enjoy the show. I gotta get back to it and watch it again. I started watching it and kind of fell off.
Start
But
with
I
season
do-
2,
I've
and then go back
watched
to
it
season
all
1.
the way through all seasons more than 12 times.
So I'm the same way. How many seasons are there, first of all? We'll start
9.
there. 9. And how many episodes per season?
13 to 20.
Okay. So have you ever watched How I Met Your Mother? Any of you guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have a couple times.
So How I Met Your Mother is that same way for Priscilla and I. When we first started dating back in 2014, she had watched all the time. I've never seen it, and she introduced me, and it's like one of those shows that like our relationship had just like grown. I wouldn't say grown from, but like it's something we did all the time. And so, you know, even if it's like late at night, we're like, let's just put something on TV. We know we're going to fall asleep. We'll put on How I Met Your Mother. And it's just, I don't know. There's so many little inside jokes that we still make with each other. It's
Yeah, it's
a
a
great show.
That's what I
That's
do.
a good show.
That's what I do at The Office. I put it on before I go to sleep, and then I fall asleep to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, me and Emma watched How I
My
Met Your Mother
comfort.
quite a bit when we started dating. Speaking of which, you texted me. And did you see that trash that is How I Met Your Father?
Yeah, I
No.
watched the first 10 minutes. I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah, the mother is Hilary Duff. So
I'm listening.
no.
No?
I mean, she's aged well.
Okay.
Good for her. But
Yeah. She's got
I
a
don't know.
Duffy, you know what I'm saying?
but Duff.
I just think like you can't beat the cast from How I Met Your Mother. It just is so good.
Yeah.
And it was at that right era. I mean, from basically 2005 to I think it was 2015 or something. they ended.
I gotta be honest though, and first of all, I love the mother. She's one of my favorite actresses. Like
Mhm,
I think she's great and very low key. Like not on a lot of stuff.
mhm.
Hated the ending. Did not like
It was
the
not
ending.
good.
It was not a good
No.
ending.
No.
The
They
first
wrapped
part
it
of
up
it fine, but then literally the last episode and how it ends, like really, that's
Yeah.
what you're gonna do. All right. But yeah, for if you know, you know.
I don't know.
Well,
No
you don't.
spoilers.
It's a good show. That's like
It's
you know
from-
I mean,
another.
I've watched it. I
Yeah.
don't know if I don't think I've committed it to memory like I have The Office.
I think there's a couple shows that people have like, obviously like some people. New Girl, another good one. That's just like
That's a
put
good
on the
show.
background.
The ending was horny. Horny? Did you mean horny?
She died, so
I think so.
I may have just ruined it for a lot of people. If you haven't seen it by now, shame on you.
Yeah, it's been what? There's been
Oh, what's the other
18
one?
8 years.
Oh, there's Parks and Recs people out there that'll like defend it like it's the end of the world,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, all right, guys, it's a good show. Like, calm down. Like, don't die on this hill.
Yeah, it's okay.
We
Yeah.
just finished watching a show on Netflix, Beef.
Oh,
Amy
horny. I
Wong.
get it. It's French horn. Okay, I'll allow it.
Oh my
Beef
god!
with
All
Amy
right,
Wong. I
that
haven't
one-
watched that.
It came out recently. It was actually really good.
It
It's like
was-
a mix. Did you watch it, Pete?
Do not watch it if you have anxiety, or if you've worked retail before, or if you worked at a restaurant before. You'll be at a
No, no,
fucking
no, no.
11 Like,
right.
I don't curse.
Are you
And like,
talking
here,
about-
you hear me? Like, beef. Yeah, the cooking show. Or
No. There's another one.
Okay,
So
I was
know
gonna
what
say
you're
that show
talking
is
about.
fantastic. It literally had my anxiety at like an 11.
Yeah,
It was
I
crazy.
don't know his name.
What
That's
show
the
are
guy
you
from,
talking about, Pete?
A beef.
From Shameless.
The
guy
Beef.
from Shameless.
Oh, Justin Chatwin, the one I look at like. Apparently.
Yeah, that was a great show too. I did watch that. Yes, I agree with you. If you have anxiety, it gets intense.
I have no idea what show you all are talking about.
It's on Hulu. That's where that was. It's
there you go.
basically the premise of it is this family owns a restaurant and it's fallen to shit, and then they revive it. The guy one of the
Two broke girls
comes in.
That's another hilarious one.
Every
I like
show is just the same. But no, I'm talking about the bear. All right, thank you. Yes.
Wait, what did you say?
Bear. Beef.
Beef. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, because the
Like,
beef
close
was the
enough.
the whatever beef, like it was their restaurant before I went to the bear. My bad. Go back to your thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right. Beef. Yes. Yes, it's this random Amy Wong is the woman in the show driving through this parking lot, and I don't know the actor's name, but he's backing up and he almost backs into her. She honks and lays on her horn, drives up, and then she sticks her finger out the window, and the guy it's a whole case of this road rage, and then it just escalates into all these different scenarios, and it's really good actually. So
I think there was another one we started watching, and I was like, "This is too much screaming." I was trying to fall asleep. I can't do this.
We're upsetting Barnett.
What about Barnett?
Spoilers. I actually watched a new Netflix show the other night called The Killer.
Wow,
The Killers?
Justin.
Okay, I really want to know what
I liked it.
How did you feel? You did?
That was
it
good.
Was so
yeah,
fucking slow. It was.
I liked it because it was like different.
Yeah,
it was so different, and I really enjoyed the soundtrack because it played a lot of the Smiths.
Okay, yeah, I agree. That was good. I did like that. I guess I was just a little too tired to start that. It was like 11 o'clock.
It wasn't like your typical hitman action movie. It was really cool. I liked it. I really liked it.
Sorry, I completely missed what you guys were talking about because I'm trying to keep this racist chat in line.
What?
They're talking about bears and beef.
Justin said, "Didn't 3D DIY Dave star in Beef?"
Oh.
And then Adam and Malcolm are not helping.
I wish I would know a celebrity.
It's you guys are just out of control. Keep it down. Gonna get us canceled.
Well, I can't believe you guys would say things like that.
What are you trying to get? Trying to get like an AWP apology tour? We have to do a video talking head. Oh, we're so sorry for what we said.
No, I really like that new movie on Netflix. I really enjoyed it.
Which movie is this?
Yeah,
sorry.
The Killer. It's
I haven't seen it yet.
Michael Fassbender. He's like a hitman. It's really cool.
I gotta check it out.
I got like 40 minutes in, and I was just too tired. I may go back and check it out.
You know what movie? I also watched. I've been watching a lot of movies lately. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I've been spending my time watching movies instead of playing GTA, which is just not like.
Well, you're loading up all your GTA excitement for when the new one launches.
I watched Downsizing, which is an older movie. It's with Matt
Oh,
Damon.
yeah.
That was really dumb, and I watched the whole damn thing.
It
really
sure
stupid.
was something.
It's really stupid.
Yeah,
I saw it come
and
out.
that hurts me to say because the director, Alexander Payne, he's an Omaha guy. He's from Omaha, and it really sucked.
We just started watching a show because of TikToks. You know, Dan, we've talked about this. Where
That's
like
what
a TikTok.
That's what I've been doing. I'm going through TikTok, and like a movie clip will come up, and I'll be like,
and of course, you have to go into the comments and try to find it, and then you have to go to their page. It's the worst. It's just give me the movie. So I started getting these clips for what ended up being Lessons in Chemistry. It's an Apple TV series, and it's really good. It's so good, so good. Highly recommend it.
Shut up, Adam.
Except for steaks, Omaha steaks.
Rubens.
Yeah, Downsizing was actually based on a true life story of Adam Barnett.
You are
I'm so sorry.
bastard.
Hi, Jesse.
Clothing Jesse, thank you for joining. We appreciate the support.
Hi, Constructing Jessica. All right.
Oh my Rick.
Malcolm bought GTA 5. You're welcome.
How to steal a jet. Oh yeah, no, that was fun. So we're at Maker Camp and it got rained out on Saturday. So we stayed at the house and played. We were like, Dan, here, play GTA 5, show us your skills, and it turned into who can get into the military base, steal a jet, and fly away. Dare I say, only Dan and I were able to do it, and we got shut down either way.
Now, did you take a jet, or did you take like the 747?
Oh no, the jet.
Yeah,
no, we got the regular airport. Come on,
F-35, F-16, whatever that was.
The 747 was always fun because it's just this huge fucking thing.
Yeah.
But it's been a long time since I've played that.
The game is still like pretty solid and pretty fun. But I don't know. I always play alone, so like I was never really into online play. Wish the game was a little longer.
Well, gentlemen.
Sorry, I'm reading a comment.
Jesse, when you get, if you don't get this reference from Jesse, we were waiting in line. We weren't waiting in line. There was the line to Mark Adams, and we were all hanging out by that. And Jesse was like holding Priscilla's like belly, feeling the baby, and I forgot.
I tried that and I got punched.
I don't blame you. I've been there. By the baby or by Priscilla? That's the question.
Priscilla. Yeah, you weren't supposed to know.
But Jesse was holding her stomach, and I don't know, she said like don't drop her or something. But then Jesse felt the kick, and there's just a hilarious picture. I gotta see if I have it, and I'll show you.
That was we were doing our own photo shoot because of how long it was like Mark was like chilling and like he was doing full photo shoots, which
oh yeah,
I was not mad when I got up there. I was like, this is nice, thank you. Like so many photographs. He was like, whatever you guys need. That's
too bright.
Too bright. That's
a great photo.
Yeah, I was a video, and she felt her kick, and that was good.
She felt Jesse kick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Jesse, that's not how you romance a woman. But okay, what do I know?
That was a great memory, Jesse.
Wow, that was that photo says a lot.
Yeah, but
I can hear
Jesse,
that
photo. I can hear that photo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Priscilla's not here tonight, Jesse, because she is very, very close to having the baby. So
yeah, there will be. Speaking of which, we should probably get the show on the road, eh?
Yeah, she's having AWP contractions.
AW.
I was thinking of an acronym for that, but
I was trying to blend the words together. It's just not coming to me. AW.
Saying
contractions?
Nope. Puntractions? I don't know.
Puntractions. I like that.
By the way, we haven't talked about this like in like 2 weeks. We're kind of dropping a ball here, but
yes,
we
briefly talked about it.
We briefly talked about it, like very briefly. You want to tell him or should I tell?
You tell.
I tell him. Yeah, this is my thing.
Yeah.
Nobody, you tell him.
No.
Okay, we're annoying them now.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Luke, can you tell them that we're giving away a Workbench Con ticket?
I do this.
Can you tell the audience, please?
The Another Woodshop podcast is proudly presenting a single or double. Like how many tickets we talking?
Single.
They are presenting
we're not
single
rich.
Ticket to the Workbench Con this upcoming February.
2024
early March, and do not miss this. Get in on whatever they tell you to do, no matter what it is, to win this ticket, because it's Workbench Con is just an amazing event, and you do not want to miss it.
Yes,
so true.
We will be announcing how you can enter very soon, possibly as soon as this podcast, because we've definitely figured it out already.
IG page.
Yep. We'll do a story, but you'll probably hear something this week on a pod about it. But yeah, we're gonna choose someone by the end of the year. Maybe we'll do it as like a New Year's Eve decision.
Merry
like,
Christmas.
hey, you guys, we want to give people, yeah, exactly. We want to give people at least 2 weeks. to
2 weeks.
sorry, 2 months to plan if they get the ticket. So
Yeah.
give them a little bit of time. Also, next week is a kind of a minor holiday in the U.S. Sorry to all of our
What's next week?
international listeners. It is National Eat Too Much and Try to Not Fight with Your Family Day.
And sit on the couch with your pants unbuttoned day.
Yes. And then watch a parade that no one really cares about. And also watch a football game because go sports. Who's playing this week or this month? Whatever that, I don't know how often games are.
The only game I care about is the day after Thanksgiving. That is Iowa versus Nebraska.
Oh, that's a good one.
College.
I was looking forward to that one as well.
Yeah.
Is it the Huskers?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
that's offensive.
anti-Husker. I'm anti-Husker.
Is that offensive, Husker? I don't know.
It's like that's like the one thing I know about Nebraska, other than the guy that runs.
That's all they have.
1320
So
video.
that makes sense. That's all they
They
have.
have fast race cars there, so I mean that's cool.
Do they?
Like drag cars. I don't know.
Okay.
They
That's
run
all I
on
know.
corn.
I know one.
Corn
Yeah,
versus more corn.
Oh,
Exactly.
I hear more corn picked up a couple of good kernels at the last draft, if you know what I mean.
That was very bad.
I hate you so much.
Very bad.
That's fine. But they did shuck their old coach, so they're going to be in a much better shape.
All right. Bye, guys. It's been nice hanging out with you. I'm just kidding.
They
yeah.
did actually.
Oh, did they?
Fired
I
the-
know, because
fired
well,
the
yes,
Golden Boy
because
last year.
yeah.
The Huskers.
yeah. Of course, man.
Yes, ethanol does make things go super fast. I had a car before my truck that was on
All
ethanol
right.
and it blew up. So
I'm tired of these corny jokes.
All right,
Let's
so
get the hell out of
well, we didn't actually finish the thing. No episode next
Oh.
weep, right?
here. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of on a tangent. We're not doing an episode next week.
Reek, no episode next week. And also we are planning.
Enchiladas coming out.
This is when Dan's going to find out for the first time. We are planning to do the AWP Patreon call. Probably doing it mid-December or early December, either first week of December or the third week. Dan, we were going to maybe do it for Thanksgiving, but we kind of let it.
I just want to, I don't want to make a big deal out of it.
Well,
But if we could do it around the 11th, that'd be cool.
so exciting
11th
news.
is my birthday. Send gifts.
Okay. That
I'll keep that
would.
in mind. Writing it
Well,
down
the
right now.
11th is a Monday, so what if we did it like the 10th?
Okay, that's
It's
fine.
a Sunday.
The 10th. 10th is fine.
We'll either do it Sunday, most likely Sunday, 110% chance we'll do it Sunday, but there is a chance
Not
we might do it
Wednesday,
Wednesday at 3 because that's Adam's favorite time. Adam always says Wednesday at 3. So we'll reach out to the patrons and be like, yeah, tell us what time, what day, blah, blah, blah. And that is all. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Maker's
It's an
Mark.
American whiskey spelled with no E. Suck it, Barnett.
Yeah, but like, do we really trust Americans to get the spelling of things right?
Hey,
I mean,
look,
that's whiskey and bourbon was invented in the USA, so yes.
what is your guys' favorite maker event?
Well, currently it's Workbench Con because
They're not
they're
sponsoring this
sponsoring
episode.
us.
Okay. Well, what's your favorite fall maker event? All right. This is something actually really
I like
fun
Maker
to
Camp
do.
more because it's local and it's like, it's chill and
Maker
it's
Camp
camping.
is just,
Yeah.
it's just whatever you want to do. And
But
the
we don't
hands-on
camp, we get an
aspect-
Airbnb.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, being there with all those people and just being able to try some different things and to see all your friends, like yes, Workbench Con, they're apples and oranges. You know, they're both amazing events, but with Maker Camp, that's near and dear to my heart, and I know Priscilla's too, because that's where we were able to find our way into the maker community, which we can talk about in the show.
Yes, I did, Adam. Don't.
But it's funny, like one year I was helping Austin with the goodie bags that he gives out to everybody, and I laser engraved a bunch of carpenter pencils, and I did the Blackthorn Resort on there, and
Okay.
I was wondering about the spelling, but if you go to that place, there's 2 entrances to it. They spell Blackthorn 2 different ways.
With an E, extra
And
E.
without an E.
Thorny.
Yep. There's one
All
that's
right.
Blackthorn with an E, and then there's the other entrances that does not have an E. So they couldn't even figure out which one they wanted.
Yeah,
So Adam is daring me to play his message live on the air. Apparently, he sent a voice message.
Oh God.
Oh God, he sent 3 of them.
Oh, also,
Adam.
wait, we got a voicemail from Malcolm we never listened to. Braden just reminded me because he said Malcolm X was born in Omaha. Malcolm's not from Omaha.
He was actually not Malcolm from Bossa Nova, but Malcolm X, the better of the Malcolms.
The rapper. X going. What? So what's the message? Go ahead, play the Barnett.
Give it to
Do you want to pre-listen to those while we play
no,
these?
we're all going to listen to these live on the air.
This is
they're
great.
Bad, we'll just cancel Adam Barnett.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm happy. I'm excited for that. Adam, you got to sing them though.
Books from when I, went to college for brewing and distillation, but they're using a loophole right there. They're legally allowed to say that because they're naming it whiskey without an E, because that's not whiskey. It's a bourbon.
Ooh. Okay, he's got another one. Hold on.
Maker's Mark was trying to hit a higher tier market.
Oh, he's like into this. He's
a Scottish.
I hit a nerve.
Which is spelled without the E, which is what their recipe is based off of, and their distilling process is based off of. But it's made in Kentucky, and it's a bourbon, so they call it whiskey without the E. Loophole. Legal.
Is that why Kentucky spelled without an E?
Without the EY?
It's
Yeah.
fucking dumb. It really is.
Oh, one more.
You technically didn't spell it wrong because
There's the key point right there.
It's just named.
You got
things
a
because
foul
of
mouth on
Yeah.
you, Adam.
that came after it. So there's all these stupid rules, and we all have to follow them, and it's just confusing.
We don't have
It's
to.
the same crap. It's all the same. And honestly, the market you're going to go sell that in, some people might say, hey, that's supposed to be EY, but half of the people aren't going to fucking know. They don't know
Watch
how
your
to
mouth,
read.
Barnett.
Fine, man.
Oh, Barnett. Such
English is a
foul
weird
mouth.
language. Pete,
That's
did
what you get
feel
from
that
a
way?
Michiganese.
Michiganites.
What's up? Wait.
Michiganites.
No, I was gonna say, did you learn English before you came to the U.S. or when
Whatever
you came
MTV and Cartoon Network taught me.
here? Did you feel that English was a very, very strange language? Because there is a lot of strange shit.
I still
And
think it's
actually-
strange.
Whiskey. Do you spell it with an E or with no E? So there you go.
Let me ask Priscilla. She got a master's in linguistics. Actually, is teaching English as a second language.
Go ask her how you spell whiskey then.
Yeah, they call them missionaries.
Priscilla,
People from Michigan, missionaries. I like that.
missionaries.
All right, while we're waiting for Priscilla to
Bourbon
answer,
is USA whiskey's from Scotland. Oh, okay. Whatever.
fight
Whatever.
me.
But what about Ireland? Did they get left out?
Yeah, screw them.
Where does that
They
come
got-
from?
I was gonna say potatoes, but no. They had a potato famine.
Yeah, lack of potatoes.
We're still
Yeah.
not allowed to make jokes about the potato famine. That's
I just want
I
to.
don't
I just
think
want to
we
go on
have
record. Poland never had a potato famine. Just saying. We
okay.
somehow
Your
kept our
ground is too
potatoes
fertile.
going.
Is that like champagne? Like legit champagne is only you can only get it in a very specific place in
Yeah,
France.
yeah. It's like
What Adam just said, bourbon is only made in Kentucky. I do know that.
or
That is true.
Marzano tomatoes or whatever. They're just from no one region. It's
What
not
the hell is the difference between bourbon and whiskey?
Adam, tell us, please.
You know what? It's all. I think what he said earlier. It's all
It
just a
all
naming
tastes
convention.
better with Coca-Cola. Fight me.
Ginger ale too is actually a good mixture.
Oh
of
yes,
that.
I agree with that actually.
Speaking of ginger ale, here's Malcolm. Although I should probably share my audio so you guys can hear. Everyone else will.
Yes, please do.
All right, let's do that.
Oh
No!
in prison.
The audio's playing wrong spot.
Hey, no, it's not. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
What did I miss? Wait, sorry.
Lars said toilet wine is only made in prison.
That's a regional thing. Yeah, regional too. Any
Prisons
penitentiary.
in Kentucky, Lars.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Because do you know why? Because it is a reformed wine. That's a prison joke. Speaking of prison, here's
I
Malcolm.
thought you were going to talk about the
Hey guys,
water in the
it's
toilets
Malcolm
or
with
something.
Bossa Nova Woodworks, and I just want to welcome Luke to the show. It's too bad that your better half couldn't be here, but we will take it. I appreciate you. I want to ask this week's question, which I think you guys already know what's coming. If there was a Maker Fight Club, what influencer would you fight and why? Okay, thanks.
Apparently, I can't say my answers.
You're making me have to think about this. I'm gonna look at my recent messages to see who I'd fight.
Let me look at my recents. Are those the people you want to fight, or you want to fight people that Drew Witt?
I don't know.
Oh,
yeah, Drew Witt.
let's all pick Drew Witt.
Yeah,
Let's just
I'll say like honestly, Drew Witt. Yeah, like who do I hate the most? By Drew Witt. But then close second, Luke Gelman. No, I don't even like. The thing is, I really like Luke. I don't want to fight Luke. I want to fight that podcast. I want to fight the joinery. If the joinery was a person, it would be like, I don't know, the worst kind of person.
Is this rant affiliated with Rock?
Can we talk about the beef here? Like, I'm really curious. I want to know what's going on with this.
There's really no beef.
There's no
It's
beef.
Just,
They
it's all fun.
they try to. They said that there was they were gonna have their own podcast awards, and then they were gonna win best podcast. And they said some profanity in our podcast name, blessed be thy name, AWP, and you know we didn't take kindly to it. And we're gonna solve it by having a joint podcast at some point.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's the best way to like fight it out is just to hang out together. So that's coming at some point. That's gonna be fun. But yeah. So, anyways, no episode next week. We might do a little live or something. Dan and I will keep you guys posted. We're gonna try to get away from our family and probably do something. So if you guys are bored, we'll schedule it out. And yeah,
maybe I'll get schlackered. Schlackered?
I like that.
Schlackered.
Schlackered. I'm gonna get lacquered tonight.
Schlackered and do a live.
I'm gonna get 2-part epoxy tonight. You have just 2 drinks.
No, please don't step on my AW penis.
No, stop it.
It's painful.
Actually, 2-part epoxy should be a name of a drink, just like a shot you drop in a beer. 2-part epoxy, part A and B.
That's called
Total Boat.
car bomb.
Sponsor us. They don't listen to this.
Have you heard of a car bomb?
Yeah, no, I know.
Car bomb?
Shut up. No,
Yeah.
it's our thing. It's new.
Oh, is it Polish car bomb?
No,
What's the
it's
difference?
Total Boat car bomb. We'll call it the Total Boat.
The boat bomb.
No, that's you don't want them to sink.
I mean, it's a car bomb. It's not just.
If you go
just
to
as
an
bad.
actual Irish pub and you order an Irish car bomb, they
They
probably
just call them
kick
car
you
bombs
out.
there. Sorry.
They'll probably kick you out. Just say.
Yeah, we should. I want to explore this like 2-part epoxy drink. I haven't had a car bomb in years, and honestly, I'm kind of living for it right now. Let's go.
I went.
Kraken whiskey.
I celebrated
That's rum. Sorry.
St. Patty's Day in O'Neill, Nebraska. It sounds very Irish, doesn't it? And I drank car bombs plenty. And I
Plenty.
got sick.
Yeah. I'm not shocked. Dan, next time we hang out, car bombs.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'll be down.
All right, let's do this.
Anyways,
let's call it a
We'll
show.
see y'all in 2 weeks.
This is getting
Well-
really drawn out.
We love y'all. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. And go follow PL Smith. Smith.
Thank you.
ED.
And go
Love
Hawkeyes.
that.
There is an
Yeah.
E in there. There's no. It's not silent E or whatever. Just there's an E
It
in
is
D.
tough.
Yeah. Like
It's
you've been PL
plain
Smith.
also- It's Smythe.
Yes.
Smythe. And with that,
Hard eye.
Smythed.
bye.
Oh,
bye-bye.
For tonight.